Michelle here from the Michelle Problem. 7:24 a.m. I got no business being awake. No, I usually get up this time in the morning. To go to work. I've been putting myself on a regular schedule, attempting to. Um, so going to bed at the same time every night, waking up at the same time every day, whether I work or not. I'm off again today, so I figured why not do another short life. Well, hello, Tammy. I didn't think for the rest of the world would be alive yet. So, um, there's a poor puppy over there. He seems very upset. Good morning, Mama. I got up and I let my boys down, and they went potty and everything, and then it's just it's so nice and cloudy and cool outside. Yeah, I know. I love it. I love it. It's so good, right? It's so good. Decided I'd come sit down in the rocking chair on the porch this morning. Can you guys see this right here by me? This plant? It's a volunteer. I don't know if that's a cantaloupe. If it's either a cantaloupe or a honeydew. It's one of the two. Um, let's see if I can show you guys. You see this big guy right here? You see that one? And then I had another one over there. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, it's like a volunteer cantaloupe or honeydew or something. I'm not quite sure which one because I'm not really I didn't plant it. My neighbors that live here right here in this one right behind me. So this is an apartment complex. It has uh four apartments in it. One on each side on the bottom and one on each side on the top. I live directly up on that side. But my friends live directly down right here on the one underneath of me. And they just moved out. They moved a couple blocks away. And her husband, Donald, was the green thumb. And he had this planted and it just popped up. So he asked me to take care of it for him. So I said I would. Oh my gosh, you guys, the wind just blew over my tripod. And on top of that, when I tried to catch it, it like accidentally dialed an emergency number. Oh boy. So, Tammy, you're working on your tablecloth still, huh, honey? Tammy, I have an email address. Hello, sweetheart. Aaron. I have an email address and a Facebook page, Facebook group. So you're more than welcome. I've got a yarn knot going on over here. You're more than welcome at any time if you'd like to share some pictures with the tablecloth. I know I'd love to see it. But anyways, my neighbors, they moved out. They left this plant here and this old timey bench and an old timey little ladder. They left me a couple of aloe vera plants and this rocking chair, which I need to do something with the cushions because they are old and rusty crusty, you know? Lurker mode, okay. Yeah, so I need to do something different with these cushions. I would like to try to find some of those ones because this is not an outside rocking chair. This is just like one of those regular rocking chairs that has the footstool with it that rocks, you know? You guys, my little friend is back. The other morning, this little baby, well, it's not a baby, this cat was out and about. And he came up and gave me the biggest eyes, so I gave him part of my hamburger patty. He's coming around the corner right now. I think he might want some food. Hi, Gideon. Let's see what he sees if he comes this way. You might just be bypassing me altogether. Nope, direct eye contact. You want some food, baby? Could you all give me 1 second? I'm gonna run up here and get this little baby some bites. I'll be right back. You're gonna hear me clomp up my stairs. Gideon, hi, baby. Oh, there you are. I see you. Here, here, go. Right here. Right here. Hey, you're okay. You're okay. I'm leaving it. Here, let me put it over here under this bench for you. All right, I'll stick it right here. Okay? Yeah. That way nobody can see you. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Oh no, Aaron, tell him I'm so sorry. He can't play any video games for a while. So that sweet little baby kitty looks just like my Peachy, but this thing's probably full grown, but I call them all babies. Was just over here on this little wooden bench right here. So I just put a little container of some numbins back there for him. He probably didn't even want any food. He probably has an owner, and I'm just over here attracting all the feral animals. But can't help it. And I think there's this poor doggy over here tied up to a tree. And I should just learn to mind my business, but I just can't. I feel so bad for him. Yeah. So again, I'm gonna be nosy. I was just thinking to myself this morning, you guys, what if, why don't we have, I mean, I don't know, we might actually, like, animal welfare, you know what I mean? Like, social workers that say someone suspects you're not taking care of your animals, then social workers from, like, the Humane Society and stuff, like, come out and check your living conditions. They monitor you and all this always all other stuff. And then like they will actually take your animals and then like put your animals in a foster home until they're adopted or something. You know, that could be my full-time job. Not really though, because then I would just take everybody's babies away from them so I could have them. You know what I mean? I would do that. I can see me doing that. Guys, look at this. This is yarn barf and it's not giving up on me. It's not letting go. So yesterday morning, oh, they're always hungry. My cat Peach, oh my, she is a bottomless pit, dude. Bottomless pit. And she's so skinny. She's been like that ever since she was a baby, though. She's always had to have like her own food bowl and stuff. Her and her sister Callie were like the worst about eating all the food, so they had to be separated. So, let's see. Oh, there is something like that? Well, it's not around here that I know of. Around here, I'm the something like that. Yeah, yeah, that's how Peach is. That's exactly how Peach is. Like, as soon as, like, if I have food, she'll come over and she will literally sit down and beg like a dog. And she'll eat everything. She'll eat the dog's food, she'll eat her food. She'll eat like I got them some of those oh you guys, there's a train coming. So sorry. Give it a second. It's a long one. You see? You see the train? That's how far away I live from the tracks. It's like right there. So whenever people are hearing lives or hearing trains and stuff on the lives, it's because I live that close. Yes. So funny story. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. The Rachel Ray Nutrish Delish little cups of cat food for like $1 or two. The little plastic containers. I like to buy those for the girls. And really, I would like to switch them over to her cat food as well because TT seemed to do really well with that cat. Those little plastic containers, I put one down for each of the girls. The middle of the night, I heard rustling and scratching, and I looked up. Peach had dug into the trash can and grabbed one of those empty cups and was walking across the floor with it. I was like, So yesterday, there's a bunch of bugs out here right now. Oh, that poor baby's tied to a tree over there, and he's been out here all night. I think it's a little Rottweiler. And I don't see no food or water bowls. I might go investigate. What is that? Is that a grasshopper or cricket or something over there talking? Oh man. So yesterday I did a live with you guys yesterday morning. And after I did that, I started cleaning, working on the house. Because basically my front room is full of boxes and bags and stuff that were being stored. And I just haven't done like a whole lot of cleaning lately because I really haven't felt up to it because I really need to get in and see what's going on with my back because I can't stand for more than an hour or two without it being an intense pain. Yeah, yeah. My girls used to get 1 can of canned cat food a day every day. I can't afford it anymore. I'm waiting to see if that baby comes back for some food. When the neighbors moved, there was this other stray cat that lived around here that they took care of. His name was Richard Cranium, aka Blank Head, which you know what's short for Richard. So, but they took him with them when they moved. It's not a chiropractor thing, honey. It's I've got a messed up vertebrae in my back. It's a surgical thing. Looks like the sun's getting ready to start coming out soon. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I started cleaning stuff, so my friend Keith took me and we went up to the laundromat and I did like 5 loads of laundry. But that included like washing like a big king size quilt and stuff, you know. Um, so I got some laundry done. I need to get it put up. Y'all, my husband actually went through and put up his clean clothes yesterday. I was slightly terrified. I didn't know what was wrong with him. So today I've got a bunch of clothes to put up. Um, I'm gonna do the cat's litter box. Probably do some dishes. That's all I've been doing. Okay, Aaron. Oh, so there's a lovely couple lives directly behind me. In the house right behind the property, right behind the apartment. Richard and Linda. And me and Miss Linda will get off on a tangent and we'll go out and thrift shop till you drop, baby. They had that worldwide yard sale or like that huge town-wide yard sale, whatever and stuff, you know, but I'd missed it. Yeah, I got some yarn bark going on real bad right now. Let's see if I can get this sorted. Oh, I ordered some of those yo-yo makers for those antique vintage yo-yo quilts. Now, I know back in the day they didn't use yo-yo makers. They would just make a little paper template or cardboard template, and then I even seen a lady one time, she just used a bowl. She would put a bowl down on the fabric and trace it and use that and make the little yo-yos by hand. But it should be in the mail today or tomorrow sometime. I have to work this weekend, so probably won't be a whole lot going on. Probably won't have any more lives or anything up, so, you know, not out of this weekend anyway. So I figured I'd try to do them on my days off. Y'all, my yarn's blown all the way across this poor little melon plants over here. Oh, all right. Here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna crochet up this amount of yarn that I've got played out over here, and then probably head upstairs. But yeah, so I'm going to because I have some fabrics from doing like crazy quilt and stuff like that, and I have like some scraps and stuff. So my plan is to use old clothes and make some yo-yo quilts. What was that? Mm, I don't know what that was. You guys heard that too, right? Anyways, how's everybody doing? Well, we know Aaron's husband broke his thumb. So besides that, hopefully everybody's doing all right. My friend Ruth, you guys. So Heidi was feeling pretty miserable because of her back and her fibromyalgia and stuff acting up. And then my friend Ruth, she was pretty miserable due to some sort of like lockjaw or tension situation going on with her jaw. Poor thing. And me, I'm just always miserable, just in general. So, but I got a lot done yesterday. I felt pretty accomplished. Um, just debating on what I want to do today. I gotta tell you guys though, I have got myself regulated to a sleep schedule again finally, and I dig it. I dig it. Really do. Feel a lot better. I go to bed at like 8 o'clock at night though, but it's okay. Yeah. Oh, I've got hair on. Okay, does anybody have any tips for keeping your crochet clean when you're working on it? And I don't mean like dirty. I mean like, okay, so like I get all sorts of loose hairs and fuzzies all over my blankets when I'm working on them. Does anybody have any tips for like that not happening? Because I'm about to start wearing a hairnet when I crochet. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, it helps with my mental health a lot. A lot, a lot. So that's one thing I learned is it's very important to set a sleep schedule and stick with it. So for right now, my sleep schedule is at 7 p.m. I take my sleeping med, and that gives me about an hour or two to fall asleep. And then that gives me about a good 10 hours to sleep off my sleeping medication. So it works out. Yeah, I'm so okay, ladies. I'm seriously about to start wearing a hairnet. And ooh, I know. I'm gonna start wearing a hairnet and then I'm gonna get an apron specifically for crochet. To where I just put it on before I crochet and I take it off and that apron stays in like a hair free area. Crochet apron, you know. There we go. We're gonna wear hairnets and aprons from now on whenever we crochet. It's a thing. I'm doing it. I'm waiting to see if the little baby kitty comes back. He ain't come back yet. Starting to get kind of concerned for this puppy over here. Yeah, crochet uniform, exactly. You know? Oh my goodness, you guys. Wait a minute. Is accidentally pressing down on my power button and it says that if you press the power button 5 times, it triggers emergency mode. And my phone holder is sitting here squeezing down on my power button, so it's thinking that's no bueno. On the table seems to be cleaner, less fuzzy. Um, I can't sit at a table like that. I just can't. It kills my back real bad. I really do think that I okay, so I used to work at Arby's and they had these aprons that you had to wear, but they're not cloth or denim. They're made out of like those vinyl tablecloth type materials. You know what I mean? Like you can just wipe it off. So hair and stuff's not gonna stick to that because it's not a textured fabric. So I think I'll pull out my old Arby's apron and wear that to crochet in. I'm dead serious, you guys. Well, good morning, Rachel. How are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, you guys, I see another little tea tiny melon bug coming up. Yeah, it's worth a try, Miss Lady. It's going down. What you talking about? As soon as I find it. I think there's one in my closet. Okay, so y'all, I need some convincing over here, okay? I've been working 6 hours a day because I have to cut out a couple hours early to be able to catch the bus home. I don't have a driver's license. I don't feel the need is to go into details, but no, it was not drunk driving or nothing like that. Okay. Um, just fines and stupid stuff, and you know, I don't have a driver's license, which means I can't just drive myself to work, right? And the bus only runs till a certain time in the afternoon. So I was thinking about getting one of those little sit down, those little one of those little scooters, a little scooter. Um, I don't know. So I was thinking about doing one of those ones that you just like sit down on it and just a little scooter, like one of the little electric ones or whatever they're called. Now my husband wants to get an electric bike. Yes, he has a driver's license. We have a truck. We just need to get new tires on it and stuff, but we just don't drive. We just don't. We can't afford insurance every month right now. We can't afford to get new tires for the truck. We can't afford just gas. We just can't afford nothing. We are both in we are both recovering addicts. We are both getting back up on our feet. We are both learning to adult. So, yeah, I've seen one of the guys that my husband works with has an e-bike up there, and it's not bad. It's pretty nice. Um, It's just with all the things we got going on right now, working on paying off and getting my driver's license back is like not necessarily a priority. What's a priority is getting myself getting myself accustomed to having a full-time job again, and working on my mental health. That's like my number one right now. Because I currently have a job. It's a part-time job. The pay is crap. I only work like 5 or 6 hours a day, but it's a job. It's a responsibility, and I'm training myself to handle responsibility, even if it is just a small one. We'll get there. What is this poor puppy you got? About to go over and check. Yeah, one thing at a time. That's exactly right. So now I have a job, and now I need to focus on getting what I need to do to, like, actually, I just need to give it time. I just need to give it time. That's really all I need to do. Oh, there's my girl, honey. How is your jaw feeling? How are you? Are you doing any better? Are those steroids and stuff working for you? Do I need to go beat up a doctor because it didn't work? Tell me. I need to know these things. What am I doing? Am I going to Arkansas today and beating up a shoddy doctor, or are you feeling better? Okay, good. Because I was about ready. I was just telling these lovely ladies I don't drive, but I'll take my no driver's license having butt and get in that truck anyways. Let me find out you're over there hurting. Yeah, it's just super hard, and like most people are afforded the ability to, well, usually you have parents, right? Or whatever. You get a job when you're in high school, whatever. You work a little city job. You save up a little bit of cash. You have parents. You get your car. You get your first place. You go and you get yourself an actual real job, and then you go from there, whatever, right? No, I was never afforded that luxury. I was set up for failure from a childhood. So I have been battling that my whole life. Am continuing to battle that. I'm 40 years old and starting out where a 15-year-old would. But I'm still freaking doing it. You know what I mean? Like the job I had before this, I was doing upholstery, um, and making very high priced items for those horse trailers and stuff, like Cimarron and stuff. And I was making, my starting pay was like 15 an hour, which is like pretty much twice what I'm making now, which still isn't a whole lot, but I mean, I was working that job, and I had an episode. I had some sort of like mental split, and I just couldn't handle it, and it was just real bad. Not really sure what caused it or why or if it even had anything to do with that job. It might have just been, uh, just me, you know? But the people that ran the facility, they were amazing people. I was the only woman that worked there, though. The rest were all dudes. And we did, like, a lot of construction and building and working with machinery and equipment and, um, running the tool store and hardware store or whatever up in the front of the building, and then I worked in the warehouse and the assembly in the back. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just me and my own mental health issues that were being self-destructive. But you guys, I am being blinded right now. It's time for me to head in. Who is that? That's either a canine unit or animal control, one of the two. Run, kitty, run! I'll hide you. Yeah, so you guys, I'm gonna head in. That's good, honey. So, Ruth, I'm gonna be calling you here in a minute, ma'am. Woo, you guys, yeah, I gotta head in. I will talk to you all later. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Um, once I get my yo-yo maker in, Ruth, yours should be here today. I'll talk to you about it later. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some videos with some yo-yos and stuff because I know I had a quilting episode or quilt along series going on. Um, and I showed you guys how to put the quilt tops together and stuff like that, but I haven't put up anything for backing yet. It'll probably be a little bit, but I will talk to y'all later. Ruth, I'm gonna call you here in just a second, sweetheart. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you. Bye.